So
Whoa. Good morning, everybody. I've got a slightly different one for you today because I'm going to team training. How this vlog is going to work, I'm going to vlog my whole day, the lead up to team training, because it is in the evening. So right now I'm downstairs about to make some breakfast and get Cookie up, and then we'll head off to the gym. Autopilot, just doing my porridge every morning. I've forgotten I was supposed to have like a different breakfast, because now what am I going to have before team training? I always have had porridge before my team sessions, and now can't have it later because that was the last banana. Decent. Don't really want it twice in a day anyway, even if there was more bananas, you know what I mean? We'll have to think of something else to have now later. As I told you, the plan for today, well, I got up at 8:30 today, in a little bit once I finish this, and then from 10 to 11 is when I'm going to do my upper body workout, and then either at the start or the end of it, depending how busy it is, I'll stretch out all my lower body, preparing for the session later on. Here we go. Alright, I'm home from the gym. It is lunchtime now. After the gym, for a recovery meal for lunch, I've got 20 red grapes. I've got corn ham sandwiches. I've got 3 of them, 3 slices of bread, 3.5 slices of corn ham, and then to go with it, I've got 2 scoops of protein powder. Which we're only on lunch, and to be fair, this is a bit of a smaller meal. We're on 120 grams of protein for the day already, which, if I do say so myself, is pretty darn good. I'm gonna eat this. While I'm doing that, I'll transfer some footage over and charge my battery up, because I need it to take out for later, because we'll be out for quite a while. Honestly, yeah, today has got to be the worst day out of the whole week, food wise, for me. Absolutely hate it, because I leave quite early to get to the session and I get back quite late. There's no time to have a proper dinner at home, which means before I leave I have to eat something a bit smaller, a lunch, and then my pre-match slash pre-training meal. So I'm eating quite a lot, and I feel so full on the train going over. I feel like being sick most weeks. Doesn't help with the nerves of being on trial with this team. It is what it is. You have to do it, because otherwise, halfway through the session, I won't be fueled enough to carry on. I'll get tired, I won't perform to my best, and then afterwards travelling home will be an absolute drag. But to be fair, that's why it's good that I have those fuel drinks now, because instead of, say, the first week I took a massive pot of pasta in my bag, it just took up so much space. Now I can just pack an extra drink, the Huel drink, easy 20 grams of plant-based protein, all my vitamins and minerals, everything I need to recover from the session. Alright, my computer's just loaded up. I'm gonna get on and eat this. I'll speak to you lot in a bit. I won't lie, I really do not want to be eating this right now. I'm so full. Yeah, if anyone's into the gym and you've ever done a bulk and you're like eating, that's what this day is like for me. It's horrible. You're just like shoveling food down yourself. I feel like I weigh about 600 kg. Alright, we're out and we're off to... Now obviously that's getting bleeped. Obviously, what you lot really thought I'd bait out my team that easy? You've got to do better than that, come on. Can't lie, yeah, a bit of a panic to get out. I thought I was running really behind. I think I'm back on schedule to make the train. Also on my Trainline app, not looking too good, I won't lie. One of the trains which I usually get just isn't on the app, and if it's not there, I don't know how I'm going to get there, to be honest. So we'll just get down there and see if we can figure it out. I pray we can, so otherwise this vlog kind of gone to waste, doesn't it? Suppose it will be an adventure even if we don't go, but please let us go. Editing this back, I'm actually currently sick, but I needed to record a voiceover for this next bit. Now unfortunately things don't always go our way the way we want it to, so basically I arrived at the train station, everything was all good, I was on the way to the trial, so I thought I'd check my app again to see if the change was appearing yet, and it was, so it was happy days. I got 30 minutes along my journey, arrived at the next station for my change, where I found my train had actually been cancelled. So the next train wasn't until halfway through the session had already started, so I was just really disappointed in myself and felt like I let the manager down and was just one of those no-shows type of player, so I just didn't vlog for the rest of that day. Now this is next week, that happened, next week comes along and I think I'll just carry on the vlog from that point, no big deal. So now what happened the next week was I checked the app again and same thing, my train just wasn't showing up anymore, but it was for the whole of that morning. So I rushed down to the train station to try and get a different one to get me there, even if I'm slightly late. It's always better than not showing at all. I got down to the station, checked my app for a train and spoke to the worker there to make sure everything was all good and it was the correct train. I jumped on, the announcer called out the usual, said it was the correct train, so I sat back and relaxed. Happy days. Now 45 minutes go by and you already know that that is a bad thing, because last week I mentioned how my change is at 30 minutes into the journey. I started panicking, realising I don't recognise any of these stations I'm going through, and suddenly, yeah, I'm at the airport. Like, how has that even happened? My train goes almost the opposite way from where the airport is. So now I'm ringing up my coach, letting him know I'll be slightly later to the session, but I will be there this week. So I was just trying to calm myself down and resolve the situation. But next thing you know, my train back from the airport to the session has also been cancelled. Ideal. Back to panic mode, I checked the app again and saw the next train wouldn't get me there until after the session had already finished. So all in all, it was another week of disappointment and failure. Honestly though, on a more light-hearted note, I wasn't going to post this, to be honest, because I was just disappointed in myself and just didn't want to share with everyone that I'd failed. However, I realised the importance of sharing this. It's important to show you all, especially for the younger ones watching my journey, that it's not all perfect and smooth sailing. Sometimes things go wrong, and that's out of your control, and that is totally okay.
$100,000 for the cheapest ring on the new ring, little bitch. I done flew one out of Spain to be in my domain, automobile bitch. Dropped $3 on the ring, called it the truck, little bitch. I was in the shop, serving cocaine, ain't been the same fence. Granted, she was standing right there while I keep the plate on the brick. I made them little niggas go hate, but I'll tell the man in this.